Hey y'all, this is Anthony from Rocket Prince. Thanks for watching this video. If you're experiencing with your mug heat press fading edges as this, in the bottom part is not coming out the way you're anticipating your mug to come out, you might want to reconsider about doing center lines. And what I mean by center lines is finding a midpoint to where you have enough pressure or you have enough slack to be able to grip on that mug and make sure that you got it set up every single time so you don't have to worry about making adjustments again. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I center line my mug heat press to remove these fading edges, okay? So if you want the best benefit for this tutorial, stick around to the very end and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to help support my channel. Thanks for watching, and let's go ahead and get this started.
Take it to the next level.
So this is my Trans Pro mug heat press. And if you can see, it's got a lever that tightens and opens on the top. And right here is where you make your adjustments, whether you want to add more pressure or decrease the pressure. And the mug goes in here and closes, okay? So what I did to center line this mug press is I used this section right here. So what I did was put the mug in here, and unfortunately I had to go through a lot of trial errors to get this right, so I ruined quite a bit of mugs. But when I finally got it, now I know that this center point is always the location where I need it. And as you can see, this was the result of my last video, fading edges soft. And I forgot to include about center lining as well. So guys, so the way I did this center line was I used the threads of this screw right here and to make my center line. So what I did here is I took the first thread, which is the back right here, and I started counting up. I'm just gonna count real quick. We're gonna do, so I counted from the first thread. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the last one, 14, where it's actually right before it goes into the bar, okay? To this shaft right there. All right, so I center lined it as 14 threads. I wrote down 11-ounce mugs, 14. So I always remember that that's gonna be my center line for my mugs at all times. This is a Trans Pro mug heat press, which actually it's interchangeable. I can change this to a latte, change the elements from a 11-ounce mug to a 12-ounce latte, and also a 15-ounce cup as well. So now that I got my 11-ounce mugs center line, I'm gonna do the same for my 12-ounce latte mugs. So this is an interchangeable mug press. And we're going to demonstrate right now how we're going to get this to work. So I'm just going to move this back and get this set up in here. side up. Alright, just making sure these are nice and tight. Nothing's loose. Okay, let's start dropping in the mug. And let's start getting the center line ready. Now, obviously that's too loose. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the very beginning here. Because I want to show you from start how you should do this. Okay. You don't have to get this anal, but for this video purpose, I do want to show you from start. Okay. So this is actually closed from there, and obviously you see the gap. You got a big gap right there, right? Okay. So we just want to go ahead and get it to where it's tight, and just keep on tightening it up until it's tight first. On the lever, you just want to leave it open just so you can make the adjustments. All right, so we're going to continue to make it tight. There's a good grip, but you can see it's still sliding out, so it's still not ready. And you can see right there, for my 11-ounce mug, I've already passed my center line. So you do need to make different center lines for your mugs, okay? Okay. So you can see that it's nice and snug right there. Put it back. All right, the top part is good. So I want to say this is going to be a good center line for this project right here, okay? So I'm just going to count it so I know where I'm starting my base point at. So obviously this is not the thread right here, and the actual thread starts right there with this one. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20. We're not going to write this down just yet because I want to make sure that this is going to be the final for this mug to work, okay? So let's go ahead and press the mug. Okay, so also it's very important that you put the right settings for your mugs. So for this requirement, it's requiring me to make sure that I have a setting for 400 and 240 seconds. All right, my image is ready. Okay, so we're just gonna measure that up right there. And look at that. Wow, it just stayed right there. Wasn't that crazy? That down here, okay. All right, so now you can see that I got an overlap on top and I have an overlap on the bottom. Okay guys, we got the center line set to 20 threads, and it felt nice and snug. Got a good overlap on each side of the mug. All right, let's go and bring this bad boy in here. Let's close this off. Let's pull that out. And let's grab grab that. All right, so it looks pretty good, but still got some faded at the very top, some fade at the very top. And let's go ahead and give it a second try. We'll make some adjustments with the center line. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the temperature this time because my instructions say to keep it from 240 to between 240 and 270. We're gonna go ahead and set this up for 250. And let's see if this works, guys. I'm excited. Hopefully this is the last center line that I need to do, and this thing comes out the way I wanted it to come out. Let's back this camera up and let's take a look at our product. No, that one came out worse. Okay guys, so this time I reduced the temperature to 243 seconds and I decreased this. I upped the pressure to 19 threads instead of 20. And we're gonna go ahead and just slide this back. Out and all right guys, this time I actually cut the trim down a little bit so it's not overhanging on the edge, because it seems like I'm unsuccessful at getting that done right there. Left the back overhanging. We're gonna give this one more shot. So let's see if this works. All right guys, looks like we're just about done. Let's go ahead and see the final results. Okay, take this off, back this camera up. All right, drum roll please. So like I said, I reduced the top part since I was having trouble trying to get it to overhang on the latte mugs, and hopefully this one came out a lot better than the previous ones. We'll see here, and it worked. That is a lot better guys. That is a whole lot better than before. Got the lines good right there. It's a little faded, but you barely can notice it. The top part looks good. The only thing I would probably have to just straighten it out a little bit more. But other than that, my center line did work. And I guess I'm gonna keep it there for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark that center line because this one actually worked. So from my understanding, with the latte mugs, I don't know why I could not get the top part. I'm gonna have to continue to figure that part out and then do another tutorial. But in this particular case, I think it's actually the heat element that's not working to get it overlapped on the very top. But stay tuned for that next video where I'm gonna see how I can get that fixed. But other than that, my center line did work. I got everything where I needed it to be. Looks like I reduced the threads to 19 and 240 seconds. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna center line that. So I'm gonna put here is gonna be 12 ounce. We'll put L for latte. And we're gonna put mug. We're gonna put that at 19. So 19 threads. Okay. So hope this tutorial works for you to help you resolve your fading edges. And if you got any questions, please leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions in your comments, okay? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video next week. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys back. Peace.